Hey there guys and gals, it's me nirex and welcome back to Intermediate C++ Programming Tutorial. In this video we'll be talking a little bit about encapsulation, what it's all about, and why everybody hates it, and why we should always use it. Okay, so newer programmers, alright, the people who are new to programming, always ask the question, why the hell do we need it? And you will actually see why, and you will actually ask that question, and I will answer that question for you. So what the hell is encapsulation? Let me just open this guy right here for you. So if this is our class design, alright, so our class begins right here and it ends right here, alright, class, let's just say class human or class X, alright, whatever. It has, wait a minute, oh yeah, so it has two things, alright, alright, let me just go ahead and do that because it's a thing I always do. I have to save my stuff every goddamn single second. Okay, so it has a data section and it has a function section. Alright? Or in terms of, object-oriented BS, it has, remember, functions, or rather methods, and it has attributes. Alright, so it has some attributes and some methods. Now, when we're talking about encapsulation, a user will never, ever, ever have direct access to the attributes of the class. The user can access the attributes through methods, but never directly. And this is basically what encapsulation is. So let's see what it's all about. I'm just going to go ahead and write private right here. So our functions should come under private. Let me just do something like that because I have to do this. Alright, there we go. It's better. Just to clarify that it takes nothing. Anyhow, so our members, our data members, should come under private. Okay, so we have an int pointer bar. We have, let's say, something else. What do we have? We have another int, let's say, cox. We have another one, bool b is activated, something like that. Alright, so we have these three guys right here, and all of them are in private. That means that from the previous video, so that means that if I do something like foo f and then I do f dot, I will not be able to access any of these guys right here. Now if I take this private off, if I do f dot, you can see that I can access bar, b is activated, and cox. But if the private dude is right here, I can't really access any of those guys right there. Now, why do we need this? Well, we need this for safety reasons and to avoid code spaghetti. But let's actually talk about them first. So when we make something private, we need to add two functions, or rather two methods, for each of these guys. Now, I'll be taking this guy right here off, so just to be able to do it easier. Now the functions are going to be quite easy and simple. I'm just rename this guy right here. I'm just going to go ahead and do something like that. And don't worry, this automatically understands what's up. Okay, so we have two methods. Number one is called get. Number two is called set. Okay? Now these are functions. So the get function always takes nothing and is a const function. We'll talk about this soon. Just put that there just to be able to, have that there. And then there is the set function, which takes a kind of a variable of this type called value or whatever, and that's it. So this is basically our get and set function. Now functions should be like this. So we have a get and a set followed by the name of our variable. So get bar returns an end pointer, takes nothing, and set bar returns nothing and takes in an end pointer. The way we do that is quite simple. Now I would really suggest you not doing it like this because we have deleted and new it all the damn time. So yeah, I'm just gonna do it without any safety. You shouldn't do that, but okay. So this basically just returns bar, and this basically, or rather, let me just do something like that. We don't need to have a pointer over there. All right, we just need to return the value of bar, and then we need to put the value of bar equal to value. All right. And then we have nothing to return, so we just return nothing. And this is a get bar and set bar. Now we can do the same thing for our B is activated. Get is activated, void const, and void set is activated. And we take a bool, value, and that's it. And the reason why I put value here is because when you do something like this, it actually lines up pretty nicely. That's why I like to use the name value. Anyhow, we do control dot and it creates that for us automatically. We simply just return this guy right here. We set this guy to value right here, and then we return nothing. And so that's basically all there is to encapsulation. So we make everything we have private, and then we create two member functions for each one of them. So bar encapsulation, or bar getter and setter, and yeah, these guys are called getters and setters. And then we have B is activated getter and setter. So these are basically the functions that are created only for these guys. Okay, but a whole lot of people, you included, might even ask, okay, why do we do some stupid stuff like that? What is the point? What the hell are we doing with this? Why do we need to do that? Okay, so let's say I want to use bar in a whole bunch of my classes. All right, other classes that I have are going to use the value of bar in foo. Now the problem would be if I want to change the way bar behaves, or rather is getted, I have to go ahead and change it in every single one of my classes. Alright? So it would create a whole bunch of extra work and a whole bunch of headache for me. If I use something like encapsulation, I can just do it with relative ease. I change the implementation in here, and there we have it. We have the reason, we have changed almost everybody that uses this guy right here. So that's one reason to do it. Another reason is because we will encounter code spaghetti if we don't use this guy right here. Anything can access any sort of data, members aren't available, member functions or methods aren't available, everything just directly accesses everything. It can make a huge amount of code spaghetti just like that. So that's another reason why not to use, why we should use encapsulation, just to allow code readability and all that good stuff. So now instead of that, I can actually use get bar, get is activated, set bar, and set is activated. So we actually set bar 1, set bar to 10, and then f. Let's do f.get bar instead and l. Now if I run it, you can see that it prints 10 with relative ease for me. And as you can see, pretty good. We have actually used that pretty goddamn good. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. And if you have any questions, which I'm pretty sure you will, the reason why we have this guy right here, first Google, then do ask them in the comments below if you didn't find the answer. I will try my best to answer as soon as possible. And if you did enjoy this video, do leave a like. If you really enjoyed it, do subscribe, because there will be more like this one. Anyhow guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.